What's up, y'all? It's Wolf from LW Automotive. So today I have some product reviews. Okay, so I ordered this here off Amazon. Okay, precision pick and hook set with scraper and magnetic telescoping toolkit. Reason why I did this, okay, these are the picks that I, for example, Harbor Freight, okay, very flimsy, very small picks. These were Amazon. I picked these up, some longer picks. They came with a shorter set that I lost them. Keep dropping shit on the ground and leaving it there, or it's in my my tool shop, okay. The other thing that I purchased was a 10mm ratcheting wrench off of Amazon. The reason is because I lost it. One of the last jobs I did was an Infinity Q45, and I used my 10mm ratcheting to secure a line bracket to the fan assembly on that's hooked to the radiator, and I lost it. The one thing I can tell you about these is I didn't like the quality, that there's so much play in the ratcheting end, okay, versus Pittsburgh doesn't really have any play in it. So there's play in this ratchet. I haven't used it yet, but I'll update people on it, okay. The reason why I bought this was my picks, of course, but it comes in a box. This is probably my favorite part of the set, okay. So it comes with a magnetic telescoping tool, and as you can see, okay, mine completely broke. This is Harbor Freight, okay. And I was going to show you guys, this is the, I have two of them, by the way, so I'm going to set this out, but actually I'm going to set you guys so you can see a little better, okay? So this Harbor Freight isn't a bad one to go with, okay? I got it for like $5. It's really cheap. You can get them there. This one that I got, though, dude, okay? First off, you have a light. Yeah, a light with it. And it's about maybe an inch shorter than my Harbor Freight one. So it's about an inch shorter, okay? But it doesn't really matter to me, an inch shorter, whatever. I will still use this, of course. It's not a bad tool, okay? But this one that I got, it has a screw tip on here, and it runs off of, the bulb runs off of the magnet. There's no battery. So there's a spring and there's a bulb in there. So when you tighten it up, you get yourself a light and you can see what you're grabbing. A lot of the times I have a inspection camera that comes with a magnet tip, so I can grab stuff if I can't see it, and I can run that camera, but I have to get it out, I gotta fire it up, I gotta pull the strand out and do it. So this gives me the ability to have a light down in the engine bay if I drop something, and I can pick it up. Some people might say that this was a waste of money. I don't believe that's gonna be the case, okay? So, haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna be using it on video, of course. So, this kit comes with a lot of different picks, different sizes, okay? As you can see, they're a lot more durable and sturdy than the last set that I bought. Last set I bought was probably $8. This came to about 15 bucks, I think. It comes with a trim tool, which compared to my other one, it has a more sturdy handle. The angle's a little bit different on it, as you can see, but I have about 100 of these things that I use. So from different kits, like push button clips, they usually send these certain trim tool sets. Trim tools come with certain sets. So this one I'm pretty excited to use, see how it's going to work out, but I'm building up one of two of my bags, okay? So I'll go over that. I've got a plan for it. It's going to be interesting. So it also came with a scraper. So something I was looking into anyway, because the scraper that I have, I used it basically as a wedge to get a rotor off. And yeah, there's a big old dent in it, so it doesn't work. But I used it as basically a pounding tool, and that wasn't very smart. So you can see these picks, they're super durable, man. Like they look really good quality. The one thing I didn't get was I didn't get an angled pick like this in a larger pick. It just came in a smaller pick like that, which is fine. I use this one a lot, to be honest, from Harbor Freight. There's nothing wrong with Harbor Freight picks, okay? I break them a lot, and it's usually over something stupid that I have to use it for, or I'm prying at something and I broke it, okay? So I haven't broken any of these picks. I got these a while ago from Amazon. It came in a set of 8. It came with 8 long ones and 8 short ones. I lost one of the long ones, and I lost all 4 of the short ones. I don't know what happened to them. They might be sitting out on a curb somewhere. I really don't know what happened to them. I don't know. I've looked all over my bags here. This is one of my bags that I have, and I have not been able to find anything, okay? So I have not used any of this yet, okay? I haven't used my ratcheting wrench. I don't know why. I've just been cleaning tools. There's random stuff sitting out. I just got done eating a burrito, doing my thing. So these picks, though, they only cost me $15, and I got the scraper and I got this magnetic tool with the light on it. So I am like super happy about this. Late Christmas gifts. If anybody's thinking about getting something for their husband or their boyfriend or whatever, this would be a really good set to get somebody that works on cars or works around the house or does this. But you can see these picks are they're sharp for one, but they're very durable. And it's, you know, I think they're probably about the quality of Pittsburgh's big set that they sell at Harbor Freight. But I haven't purchased those. I've used a couple of them before, and it was probably about the same. These ones might be more durable. They could be less. I'll actually follow up through my podcast about how good these are. But so far, I'm like super happy with the quality. Not really seeing much of a dissatisfaction in it. Okay, trim tool actually looks pretty nice. Looks comfortable, durable. It has more of a screwdriver handle versus like a traditional like rinky-dink kind of. This one came in. This one might have been Harbor Freight. It might have come in a push pin set. But if you have any questions, I'm going to have the links to these products in the description. Okay, but what I would say, I have broken countless sets of these. I think I've probably bought about, honestly, probably about 5 of them since I've been doing LW Auto, and I've broken a lot of them on stupid things, okay? And I have them for around the house too, so I have a set for around the house. I have not snapped one of these. One of these longer ones. I can include the link in the description or the comments for this, but these ones are not bad. I came up with these because I needed longer picks, but I also needed something that was more durable than that, and they're about the same durability, maybe a little bit more. These ones, though, even their short set, it seems to be a lot more durable. They might be, like you can see, these have no bend in them. They have no give. These ones, like, they have flex in them. They have bend and flex in them, which isn't a bad thing, okay? That these have flex in them, it really isn't such a bad deal, because I've had situations where I've had to slightly bend a pick to get it in there, and it's worked out for me. So I will keep these. I'll continue to use them. But that being said, when I'm pulling up vacuum hoses and going up and around them and trying to get them out, and relieving sensor clips, stuff like that, these are going to be a lot more handy for me, just for little things that I use a pick for in my podcast and on my jobs. Okay, so I would highly recommend it. So far, I am more than satisfied. I was waiting for the Amazon green sleigh ride to show up and drop my stuff off. Dude was on lunch and all that. I was like, okay, whatever. He showed up, dropped these off. I'm like, I'm happy. The only thing I'm not happy with, and by the way, this was $5, okay? So it was a $5 replacement. You can see the wiggle in it. There's some wiggle in it. I don't like that, because if you don't have very much room, it's a 72 tooth, I think it said 72 tooth ratcheting wrench, but it isn't nearly as nice as the Pittsburgh set. It has a lot of wiggle back and forth and side to side. It has a lot of wiggle, so the bearing doesn't sit in there very tight. I'm concerned about that. $5 wrench, but I'll include the description, link in the description for it. I would recommend with ratcheting wrenches going with Gear Wrench. That's my go-to brand, but right now I've been using Pittsburgh, and I haven't had a problem with the Pittsburghs at all. I haven't broke one. I haven't had any issues with one. I've just been losing them, and I don't know why it always happens to me. 10mm wrench, 10mm ratcheting, or 10mm sockets. It's like they go into this ozone where like there's some magical creature in another dimension that's just hanging on to all this 10mm stuff. I don't know, bro. It could be in the subframe of all these Subarus I work on. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. But I will tell you that I'm going to probably be testing this one out and seeing, and probably the next couple jobs that I do, I'll talk about it. I'll probably use it on purpose. So I may not even need one, or I'm like, oh, okay, like I don't even need to take out this bolt in this fender, but I'm going to use it to take it out, okay, just to show you guys kind of what I think of it when I'm using it. Right now, I'm looking at this maybe as like a 2 or 3 out of 5 star. I'm not very happy with the quality of the ratcheting mechanism in this ratchet. It could be that there's other brands that are like $8 or $9 on there that are a lot better. I got a cheap one because I didn't want to go and have to go and buy another set. What I should have done was probably gone and bought another Pittsburgh set, because I have a second bag that I use. So buying this one, maybe it was more of just for a product review and kind of buying myself a little tiny stocking stuffer that I got early. It's kind of one of those things. But when it comes to pick sets, I'm really, 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 really happy with this. and I'm not planning on using them and abusing them and pounding them with hammers and doing that. I just used a lot of my picks, like my Harbor Freight ones. I used them for certain things. A lot of these ones with the curved tips like this, I will just use them for sensor clips, or I have to pop a sensor, or I have to do this or do that, or small clips for Volkswagen or whatever it is. To be honest with you, I don't really use the long ones very much. I just don't. I will use them on certain jobs. I really miss my short ones. I don't know what happened to them. I'm still looking for them. They could be tucked under my toolbox in the very back of the thing. I got no idea. So far, I'm a lot happier with this set that I got in the mail, with what I have here. Although these are flexible, and I will still use them because I may need a pick that needs some sort of flex in it. Okay, but this is your brand name right here. This is everything it comes with. On top of this, I mean, I'm not very happy with Harbor Freight's design here. It seems, one thing I will say, okay, if you do buy these, and there's nothing I have against them, they have worked wonders for me. Okay, they're a basic magnetic tool. Is don't open them too quickly. If you open them too quickly, they will pop right out of their sleeves, and it's basically useless unless you want to use one without a handle, which is kind of like, well, for $5-6 you might as well throw it away, or you may use this for something. I don't know. Personally, I'm going to throw it right into the garbage can, because I don't really, now that I got this thing, and it has a clip for a pocket. So, like my small Craftsman screwdriver, my flashlight, and then this, I can have all of them up in my pocket up here, and I don't really have to worry about digging through a bag or anything like that. So it might be something I just carry on me, and it's no big, okay? So, and it could just end up, you know, in my bag. It could just be that way, okay? So, that being said, the next job I do, which I don't have anything lined up right now. I have been sitting in a phase where I'm doing my books. So the next job that I have, I am going to do a more of a follow-up review on this here and this here. And we'll see where we get, all right? Until next time, Lone Wolf, peace out.